Pleasant good evening, and this is Mike at Night. So happy to see you again. Last week we were here, we had a wonderful time. We have been going with some programs on singles for quite a while. So we had some very good discussions as to why the impact, psychological impact of being single for too long. And then last week we looked at why are some people still single. But today we're looking at the marketplace of love. What is it that men and women come to this marketplace to look for? What is it a man wants that he wants from a woman? What is it a woman wants that she wants from a man? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. It's going to be exciting because I want you to be interactive by sharing with me some of the things you are looking for. I will share with you what those who have said generally what men and women look for. And of course, you will be looking for something different. Who knows? Or it may be a derivative of what we're talking about. Let me say hello to those who are on Facebook. Alice John, good evening. Good to see you. Patsy Greg, good evening to you. Candice Alexander, nice having you on. Carolyn Garraway. Yep. Many of you who have logged on early, thank you so much for logging on early. Dwayne Boxill, good evening. Nice having you. My good friend, my good friend, Sharon Simmons, good evening to you. Yeah, nice. Oh, yeah. All right, so we are thankful to have you all on every week. We ask you every week to share the live. Go to somebody, call somebody, just share it on your page or your profile and say, hey, listen, this is on. This is going to be important. This is whether you are single or married. This is going to be important to you. What is it a person is looking for in a relationship? What people tend to do is think that they know. Yeah, we're going to try to tell you what those who have researched it say that there is to be looking for in the relationship. Share the line. We're going to be right back. Let's go and pay some bills. Double B Supermarket, 60 to 62 Government House Road, Scarborough, Tobago. All items reasonably priced, friendly staff. If you don't believe me, you call them 639-5329. If you ask them any question, they'll tell you Jesus is the answer.
Don't let the weather of the day dictate your pace. I stayed cool every time I got into my vehicle, and you can too. At Tow School Center of 31 Gaskin Bay Road, Bonaccord, they specialize in auto air conditioning with parts and services catering to your car's needs. Call and ask for tows at 660-8777 or 788-3535. Tow School Center, where a comfortable ride is a cool ride.
Halifax Safe Home Revolution is passionate about providing you with scientific-based, medical-grade, safe take-home products that cover your essential needs. From your oral health to your daily skincare regimen to maintaining and preserving your overall health, our products are enriched with premium-grade, patent-protected microsilver and Norwegian spruce tree extract. Halifax Safe Home Revolution will forever change and revolutionize the way you take care of yourself and your families. It's a game changer. All right, so let me tell you, we have some interesting programs coming up. There's a free session, a free virtual session for all single people. We are having that on the 23rd of July. People have already started registering. I'm really encouraged by the number of persons who are registering for it. We have people from as far as Nigeria who's going to be on it, and we have some men. It's good to see that men are also logging on for this. And so we have people from the United States, we have from the Caribbean. So we're going to have a really nice time on this singles discussion session. What we're trying to do is build a community of single people, because I think we have neglected the single people, and they themselves have neglected their own selves. Because they sometimes have not been involved in their own organization and their own coming together. But we have been getting some good traction for this one. We just asking people to go on the website, www.michaelatstewart.com. Don't put Michael Stewart put Michael A.T. Stewart. Some people have been logging on and saying, coming back saying that the site is undeveloped or something. So because you're getting the wrong thing, it is www.michaelatstewart.com. And then you scroll to the bottom of that home page, because you wouldn't get it as you open it. And you open it, you're just going to get everything about me and the organization, etc. But when you scroll to the bottom, you'll see all the programs that we have there. This evening, we really just promoting these two: the free virtual, which is dealing with singles. If you're unmarried, separated, divorced, widowed, we consider you single. And we come in together with a community, come up with activities and ways to bring people together. Whether or not you're looking for a relationship, it doesn't matter, because we're going to be doing personal development program. It's going to be exciting. We're looking forward to that. The other one is how to design the life you want. We had our introductory session, I think it was last week. It was really good. I think that, if I may say so myself, so we had great participation, great involvement. People gave me some great feedback on it. So now we're having the detailed session that is going to give you the tools of how to design your life. Let me tell you, a lot of people will not spend for this, right? And they would tell you years later, they wish they had structured their life. There are some people who have made an investment in this program and tell yourself, I want to know how to design my life. Anything that is worth having is worth paying for. And so I want to encourage people to go to the website, same place, www.michaelatstewart.com. Scroll to the bottom of the homepage and you'll see it there. And you can just click on the colored button at the bottom of the flyer. Don't click the flyer, click at the bottom of the flyer, and you will be allowed to register. Once you register, eventually an invoice will be sent to you for payment. You can either pay in US or pay in TT. It's $50 US or $350 TT. But we're looking forward to you. And those who came on the introductory session knows that we're going to have some good stuff, and we're going to have some more powerful stuff actually in this session. On the website, you'll also see more detailed of some other programs that we have coming up. That's going to be really wonderful for you all. All right, so let's see who we have online. Pleasant good evening, Wilma Hamlet. Good to see you. Caroline Gary, yes, we talked about that already. Sandra Jack, hey, good evening. Daniel Robert Richards, Daniel, good evening. Let's see, Lyndon Jofield, Mel Jones, Stacy, Claire Otley, La Mimi, my good friend. Let's see if there's something good on here for me tonight. La Mimi, we always have something for you, especially for you. Tonight is yours, La Mimi. Beatrice and Paul, Charmaine Jofi, good evening to y'all. Let's see how we could do it. Share the live now, people. Just call somebody and you share the live. Let's get into some discussions now. Now, I wanted to explain to you that we are all, everybody who's looking for a relationship, whether it is a love relationship or just a friendly relationship, we are all in what we call the marketplace. The marketplace is where people come together looking for something to buy, and there are people in that same space looking for something to sell. That's what you call a marketplace. So this thing that we call the marketplace of love is that we are looking for love in certain places. There are people who are in churches hoping to find love in the church. They want to only find somebody within the community of Christians, etc. That's all right. Don't even feel guilty about that. That's okay. But it is a marketplace. Why? Because you are looking to purchase something from the opposite sex, and that person, hopefully, in that same church, congregation, or community is also looking to purchase something back from you. But in order for this thing to work in any marketplace, if I am going to purchase something, follow me now, people. If I'm going to purchase something, I am going to purchase something that you have that I feel I can do well with. But in order for that to work, I must be able to give to you something that you can do well with also. Else it is not a good market space. I must give you, you must be able to give me. Even if it is I'm coming to you with $100 to buy $100 worth of goods, you must have goods that I would like to have. And you must want my $100. I want everybody to get the principle that I'm coming with. Yes. So when we go to church or we go to any place, somebody goes to an all-inclusive fete, somebody goes to the work, somebody goes to a social event, many times they are hoping to meet somebody. I'm talking about those who are in the marketplace. And you are hoping to meet somebody who will sell you something that you want. Even if it is just a good evening, a good time, a sociable evening. It does not have to be love and sex and all of that. But you want, the reason we are in relationships is to get something out of this relationship. If your friend, if you have a friend, the reason you have a friend, a good friend, a best friend, whether it's male to male friend, female to female friend, and I'm talking here in its purest sense, then the reason that person is your best friend or your good friend is because they have a liking for something that you have. And so do you. Yeah? So it's a marketplace. So when we talk now about specifically a marketplace of love, we are talking about intimate relationships between a man and a woman. You all get me? So Lyndon said it's like fishing. The type of bait you use will determine the type of fish that you catch. And a fisherman knows which bait to use to catch which type of fish. Yeah. I've heard people say, hey, we're going out and we're trying to get some snapper today. Or they say we're going out for grouper. How you know that when they're going out there? Because they know where the fish swim, what they feed on, and what time, day or night that is better that for you to catch that. They understand that. So thank you very much for that, Lyndon. A fisherman true to his heart. Right. So Lamimi say Christian men and women are boring. All right. No, she said people say so. Well, I don't know. I ain't getting into that piece of roti there at all. All right. So we're talking about the marketplace. Inside of that marketplace, every marketplace, there is something called buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse. What is buyer's remorse? You go to buy something, whether it's a departmental store, the market, whatever it is, and after you get home, you recognize what you bought you don't want anymore. Because you might have found that you didn't recognize that the potato was rotten. Hello, I'm talking to somebody out there. Or you realize that the dress doesn't fit. You realize that the shoe is too tight. You realize the color you don't like. You have buyer's remorse. What you thought you were buying, you did not get for one reason or the other. Because that is what happens in every marketplace. There are departmental stores that plan for buyer's remorse. So they will tell you, if you don't like the product, send it back. No questions asked, we'll refund you. Why? They know buyer's remorse is common in a marketplace. However, with relationship, you just can't take back relationship and send it back to sender as you would have liked. But that's a fact. You get into a relationship and it looked good in the store. It looked good when you met him, when you met her. She looked good, she sounded good, he really sounded as though he was honest and so on. When you get into the relationship, buyer's remorse. You ask yourself, what did I get myself into? And then you have a little challenge in getting back out because you have no place to take it back to and get your refund. Yes. All right. I see Candice batting for Canaan. She said, La Mimi come to Canaan. And who Candice having Canaan for La Mimi? Yeah, boy. You get yourself in trouble there. Yes. So, I hope that you all are following me. Eh? And if you're getting me, just tell me I got you. Yeah, just tell me I got you. I got you. If you don't understand so far, because you see the foundation that I'm laying is going to take us forward for where we're going there. Just tell me you got me. Just tell me you got me. If you didn't get me, tell me you didn't get me. Right. Okay. All right. So here we go now. Men come to this marketplace. It is said looking for two main things. It's not the only things they're looking for, but two main things they say. Thank you, Alice. Got that. Two main things that men come to the marketplace to look for. Number one, a man comes to the marketplace to look for somebody to care for and to care for him. Let me say that again. A man comes to the marketplace, it is said, to look for somebody to care for and somebody to care for him. Now, that's going to be very instructive. If this is true, that a man looks to care for somebody, he likes the idea of knowing that he is in charge. I care for her. This is my woman, my wife, my family, my child. He wants to think these are the people he cares for. And he wants the person to care back for him. And caring back for him happens to be that the person acknowledges him, the person rates him, lifts him up, builds his spirit, commend him, stroke his ego. That is how he feels cared for, the man. However, in today's time, when you have so many women saying, I not taking care of no man because I ain't no mother, let him find his mother. If this is what he's coming to the marketplace to purchase, and women are saying, I am not selling that, you know, a man has lost out on 50% of the reason he came to the marketplace already. Because remember, we said generally it's two main things he comes for. So, is it in a woman's interest to be flaunting that she don't plan to take care of no man? And there are some that would go as far to say that they if they find a man, the man must be able to cook himself because she can't cook. If this study or this report is true, then a man feels more relevant in a relationship if he can feel that he is cared for and he cares for somebody else. Tell me if you agree with that so far, whether it's a man or a woman. I want to hear from the men also. Is this true? Do you like to be served by a woman? Do you like to be pampered by her? Do you like to be taken care of as well? You know, you feel important to her. Yeah. So tell me, fellas, tell me, men, tell me, women, is this true? Let's explore it. Is it true? What do you all think? Yeah, most of the time he have no money to but what he want. All right. So Lamimi is saying that most of the time the man have no money. But Lamimi, you have been fishing in the wrong pond. It just so happened that you keep picking up wabin. You need to fish elsewhere. That is a fishing pond issue and a fisherman's problem. The fisherman is fishing in the wrong place. Yeah. All right. So Joel says it's true. Right. Any other saying it's true? Is it true, people, that a man wants somebody to care for him, pamper him, treat him nice, talk to him nice? You know, understand? Lift him up, lift his spirit up, encourage him, talk nice about him, boast about him to your friends. That is what a man looks for. So when a man comes to the marketplace to purchase that, and he goes to a relationship with a woman, and that woman only has insults and only could say the things that she sees wrong in him, but she does not identify the things that are going right with him for him to feel as a man, he is going to have buyer's remorse. That's why you needed to understand the foundation of what we were talking about. Yes. He's going to have buyer's remorse. Yes. Tonya Stewart said, true, I have one. You see? You have good man. That's my wife, by the way. Yeah. He's going to have buyer's remorse. And I have met men who say, listen, I could cook. I could cook better than my wife. Yeah, they boast about that. I could cook better than my wife. But it is different when your wife serves you. Different when your wife does something and she's doing it for you. And I think every man could identify with that. When a woman does something and she does it with him in mind, it makes him feel good. So I just need you all to understand that. The second thing that a man comes to the marketplace to look for, see if all could guess by chance. What is the second thing a man comes to the marketplace of love to buy from a woman? Tell me. Yeah? Let me see who first could get it. Let me see who first get it. If you all can't get it, then it's the wrong crowd I am talking to here tonight. Wrong crowd. I should probably go on Twitter. Yeah. I was waiting for this question, you Ursula. I was waiting for that question. Yeah, Charles Mackenzie said it does feel good to be taken care of. All right. Lamimi says he looking for a long weave and brick house body. Right. Candy say the man is looking for sex. Glenda Allen say he's looking for love. All right. So thank you very much, Ursula de Silva. I appreciate you coming in. And I appreciate you saying whatever it is people say here, I'm okay with it. As long as people say things respectfully, I'm okay with it. And I like the fact that that Ursula, it sounds as though you came in on the program late. Tell me if you came in on the program late. Because if not, I may need to just recap some things, because you will not be saying it's all about making each other happy. Right? Because we know that it's all about making each other happy, but each person doesn't want the same thing. When I go to the marketplace to buy potato, I'm not giving you potato. I don't want the same thing that I came for. I want something different. So in order for you to make me happy, you've got to give me potato because that's what I want. But to make you happy, I cannot walk away and not pay you, because you came to the marketplace to sell and you wanted money. So for both of us to be happy, both of us must get what we came to the marketplace for. So if a man says, I want to be cared for, we cannot be saying about why is it, what is it all about making why is it always about making the man happy? Well, just don't make him happy, that's all. Yes, I mean, yeah. And I'm not saying this to be insultive to Scylla, because I'm happy she raised it. She raised what other women thinking, but did not talk about. If you like, just don't make him happy. If he wants to feel cared for, if he wants to be taken care of, and he wants to take care of somebody, and somebody says, I do not want to take care of him, and I don't think making him happy should be so important, then don't. But I will tell you this. Longevity in any relationship with a man will always be a fiction of an imagination. It will never become a reality. You've got to give what the person is looking for in the marketplace. I don't care how people argue that. I don't care how people try to rationalize that. There is no way a marketplace operates any other way. This is a law of buying and selling, a law of exchange, and you cannot breach law. If you breach law, you will suffer the consequences of the law. If therefore your man wants a woman and he says, I'm not giving the woman that, but that is what she wants, you can never be happy with her. She can never be happy with you. Yeah. So he says, what about the woman he wants pampering to? Why is it? Because the man wants that. He must now cater for that. Because we haven't dealt with the woman yet, and I'm sure my good friend has not. She was not on at the start. I am sure she was not on at the start. What is it, Lyndon say? It's nice sometimes for a man to be treated by a woman. Oh, of course. It's like fiction. The type of bait you use. Yeah. Okay. We said that one already. Okay. Now, we're going to take a break in a while because we just dealt with the men. Only 2 for the men. When we come back for the break, 4 for the women. A woman wants twice as much in the marketplace as a man. Now, just the same way, I'll say, what about the woman? Doesn't the woman want this too? When we name out the ones for the woman, you will never hear a man say, what about the man? The man don't want that too? No, we are not out to compete. Yeah. But sometimes, every time you raise something on the program and you say, this is what a man wants, you always hear, what about a woman? Yeah. When we talk about the woman, let's see if we're going to hear, what about the men? Don't the men want that? We don't care about that. Once we get what we want, we will pay and we will enter the marketplace. And what we want is for a woman, if she gets what she wants, pay and enter the marketplace. Yeah. It's going to be nice, people. Thank you very much. And I'm happy that you still sparked that discussion that we just had there. Thank you very much. And that, all right. So we're going to take a break and we're going to come right back and we'll continue. This time we're going to say, what is it a woman comes to the marketplace to look for? And let me tell you, we're going to open up the telephone line and also we have the poll that is going to be up. One of the things with the poll is that some people have told me that sometimes 9 o'clock is a bit late for them, especially when we're talking about there are people outside of our zone, our time zone. So once again, this topic has come up to readjust the time. So we're looking to see if we could start it at 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock because you usually go from 9 to 10. So we're looking from 8 to 9. So we are hoping that you will answer the poll and see whether you think 8 to 9 or 9 to 10 is a better one. Because we want to please you and we want to make sure that it falls within a time that you can be part of it. Let me say all these subjects on love, very confusing. All right. All right, the poll is up. Which one time would you prefer Mike at Night show to air? 8 to 9 or 9 to 10? Let's take a break, people. We'll be right back. Let's pay some bills. Double B Supermarket, 60 to 62 Government House Road, Scarborough, Tobago. All items reasonably priced, friendly staff. If you don't believe me, you call them 639-5329. If you ask them any question, they'll tell you Jesus is the answer.
Don't let the weather of the day dictate your pace. I stayed cool every time I got into my vehicle, and you can too. At Tow School Center of 31 Gaskin Bay Road, Bonaccord, they specialize in auto air conditioning with parts and services catering to your car's needs. Call and ask for tows at 660-8777 or 788-3535. Tow School Center, where a comfortable ride is a cool ride.
Halifax Safe Home Revolution is passionate about providing you with scientific-based, medical-grade, safe take-home products that cover your essential needs. From your oral health to your daily skincare regimen to maintaining and preserving your overall health, our products are enriched with premium-grade, patent-protected microsilver and Norwegian spruce tree extract. Halifax Safe Home Revolution will forever change and revolutionize the way you take care of yourself and your families. It's a game changer. Hey, I hope you've had your cup of tea for the night. If you haven't, boy, I tell you, some of these rainy nights, you need something hot. Hey, let me tell you, we have a course coming up. If you just joined us, we have a course coming up. This course It's going to help you straighten a lot of things. It's going to give you a good perspective in your life. Every good house that has ever been built had a design. Do you design your own life? We wear designer clothes and we do all of this. We spend all kind of money for design things. Do we design our own lives? This program is to help you design your life and get the life that you want. Why? Because many people live life vicariously. What do I mean by that? Somebody else's life they live. We live the movie stars' life. We talk like these celebrities. We follow their life. But we don't have a life of our own. We follow people's lives on Facebook. We don't have anything of our own. But if we start designing our life, happiness, peace, our lives are going to be so transformed. And we invite you to register for this course. We had the free introductory course. Now we're having the detailed course that will give you the tools. It is only $50 US or $350 TT. Go to the website even now while you're on. You can just go to the website www.michaelatstewart.com. Scroll to the bottom of the home page. You'll see all the programs that we have currently running at the bottom there. We'll be more than happy to have you on. Yep, we're looking forward to that. And of course, we have the single session coming up. This is a free virtual session. This virtual session, and by the way, the one that we just spoke about is also virtual, but this virtual session is for singles, unmarried, separated, divorced, widowed. We're building a large community of single people so that they get together, and we're going to have a lot of things, a lot of activities and programs, and hopefully we are even going to look to see if we can move around to some of the islands, we'll move around to some of the countries, expand your borders. One of the things is that single people don't have somebody in their church or in their congregation or in their island. They can't find somebody. But what about if you expand that and throw your net on the other side? Because on the side of the boat that you're catching fish, it is empty. You need to throw your net on the other side and expand your vision to be able to meet somebody else. Yeah. And if you're not looking for somebody, you're okay single, that's all right. Don't even start to figure out that you need to be pressured into a relationship. When you're ready, if you're ready, that's all right. But you may want to just be in a relationship of friendliness with a single person because that's your community. And that's all right. This group is for you. But you need to register. It's on the 23rd because that's the only way you're going to get the Zoom link. So you've got to register www.michaelatstewart.com. All right. Thank you very much, Sid. Sid, I see that Lamimi is saying that because of all these topics, you will be confused and you will not be looking to marry her again. So she would like us to consider that we might be doing her a disservice. Could you please hook up with Lamimi at some time in private and get that matter straightened out, please? Thank you very much. Please and thanks. Okay, we just came through. What are the two things that we said men looking for? I wonder if you all remember that. The two things, just post it for me. What are the two things men are looking for in relationship? Yep, what are the two things? And do you all agree? Did I say what the second thing was that a man is looking for? Hey, I don't think I did. All right. Here's the second thing that the man is looking for: sex. I don't care if he's a Christian or not a Christian. I don't care if he's sanctified, blood bought, body washed, Holy Spirit shampooed. I don't care. He's looking for sex. Average man wants sex in this marketplace. Let's get real. Yes? So he may try to define himself, he may try to restrain himself, he may try to put temperance on it, but downright he wants sex. What I don't understand is a man is going to want sex in this marketplace. He gets it before he's able to sign the document giving him legal rights to sex. He will get it. Then when he has legal rights to it through marriage and the Woman is vexed with the man. Guess what she withholds after marriage? Sex. Does that make sense? I don't see it making sense. That's my personal view. That don't make sense. A lot of things don't make sense, and that is one of them. It just don't make sense because you were giving it all the time before. But because here's what they say before. I've heard people say, "Well, if I don't give him, he'll go and get it elsewhere. So therefore, you give him." Good justification for it. And then when you're married, he ain't getting none because I vexed with him. I don't want to give him. But a man is looking for sex. As my friend Les Brown said, sex is not that important, but it's right up there with oxygen. That's what he said. It's not that important, but it's right up there with oxygen. If you don't get oxygen, you will die. And for a man, he will die. So if a man comes to the marketplace for sex, the question is a woman willing to sell him sex? And I'm not talking about prostitution angle, the marketplace of sex. Is he willing to give him sex? And because there's a philosophy that I have, and some of you, many of you have, there's a context that sex is going to be sold. Because there are certain, for example, you could walk into a shop and just hand over money and buy a pack of peanuts. But if you're going to purchase a land, there's a process and a legal process to go through to purchase land, because that is an important commodity. It's real estate, it's called. You must go through a legal process in order to purchase and exchange land for money. So while there are other things that you can go in the marketplace and exchange, when it comes to sex, there is a process, in my respectful view, and so many other people respectful view, that must go through in order to purchase that. You just can't get that over the counter drug, if you understand what I mean. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you can't argue with a man when it comes to sex. He's there for that. So don't pretend as though you didn't know he would have wanted it. Don't rattle up his cage. Bring it close to him, and then after withdraw it and say, "Well, I didn't know he wanted to go all that way," and so on. Then just don't prime the pump, if you understand what I mean. All right, let's go to the women now. By the way, do you all agree so far? Those two for men, yeah. Anything else you all think a man needs besides a woman taking care of him and he taking care of a woman and sex? Is there anything else a man wants? Men are very simple, we don't want much. That will do as well, and we good to go. Two things. Just treat us nice. Treat us as though we're important. Yeah. I will say respect. I agree with that. That's right. And part of the respect is how you take care of him. Yeah. But respect is a good one. Yeah. So when you talk to him respectfully. When you talk to him about him to his children, speak respectfully. Lyndon agrees. All right. I'm not too sure what Lyndon agreeing to. Is it that you're agreeing with what Avil said of respect, or you're agreeing to what I'm saying? That Avanel says she husband listening. Go easy. All right, Avanel. I go whisper. I don't want the husband to hear. We go easy. All right. Okay. So let's go with the women now. We have 4 things to cover in the remaining time. Okay, Lyndon, thank you very much. We have 4 things to cover. Here's number 1. It is said that when a woman comes to the marketplace, she comes with her purse full, and she comes to purchase something from the men in her church. She comes to purchase certain things from the men in her work. She comes to purchase things when she goes to that social function, when she travels on a cruise ship and she meets people, or she goes to a restaurant to meet people. She comes to purchase certain things. And one of the things I understand that women want to purchase more than ever at the top of the bill is loyalty. Loyalty. She wants a man who will be faithful to her. Now, let me hear the woman say, and men want that too? Yeah, I can hear that. She wants a loyal man. So, men, is you we talking to now, because the woman comes to purchase here now. If you are not prepared to give loyalty, she will have buyer's remorse when she realizes she's in a relationship with a disloyal man. That's why you've got to find out what the woman wants to purchase. A man is not, I guess we are so full of our ego that we think she will be loyal. And because women purport to be loyal, but a woman demands loyalty. I know of no woman who said, I glad my man doing this and doing that and my man horning me. No woman thinks that. No woman rejoices over that. Even though we have some women, as in our recent movie stars, entanglement. But that's an aberration. You see where it has landed now? That would never turn out good. It can never turn out good. It's an aberration. You see? So, loyalty is one of those things that the woman comes over. And men, I want to tell you, therefore, if you're going to get into a relationship with a woman, she will always be unhappy with you if she feels you are disloyal. Even if you say sorry, it runs deep. Long after you think that you have passed that bridge, she's still on the bridge, watching the water pass below the bridge. She ain't leave there yet. Yep. So loyalty is one of those. All you tell me now. Stacy said loyalty goes both ways. Yes, Stacy, thank you. Is that true, ladies and gentlemen? Is it true from those who said that this is the number one, the top thing that a woman wants is a loyal partner? Second thing, that a woman comes to the marketplace to purchase. I ain't taking all la mimi, you know. The second thing a woman comes to purchase in the marketplace is security. Yeah, you heard right, security. You see, a woman doesn't come with this high purchase list that includes sex, you know. A man's purchase list has sex right up there. A woman's purchase list for sex, she wants sex, yes. She likes sex, she enjoys sex. But it does not trump the other things that she's asking for, such as loyalty. 2, intimacy. This intimacy is 2 types of intimacy. She wants financial intimacy. She must feel close to your money. She must feel as though she doesn't have to beg for your money. She must feel as though it is our money. She must feel as though you are comfortable sharing your money. She must also feel that she should not have to be worrying where the money coming from to pay for the children, for them to go to school, for them to go to their sports, for the rent to be paid, for the food to be put on the table. She must not feel as though she has to scunt for those. She loves you, yes. It doesn't take away the fact that she will love you, but it is not a nice feeling for a woman to hear the landlord come knocking and hear that the rent is due. So she wants a man who would make sure she's protected and she has financial security. Mm-hmm. Always is going to. All right. This okay. So Sharon says so true. All right. So she wants to have financial security. Now, the woman could be working for her own money, eh? And she could be working for more money than the man. But remember, just as we said, a man wants a woman to care for him, even though he might be able to care for himself, even though he might be able to cook better than her, whatever it is, but he feels nice to be served by him. Would you believe it's the same thing with a woman who has money and probably has more money than the man? She can purchase what she wants, but she likes to know that the man provides. That the man purchases this thing and brings to her and gives to her. It is something that is innate in us. The man to want to be cared for and the woman to be served by the man financially, even though she has. Yeah. So just as we said, so what about the woman? She doesn't want to be cared for too when we said about the man. So what about the man? He don't want she money too? Of course he does. But her need to be served financially by the man is more pronounced because she feels as a woman. She feels in a way that is probably indescribable. It's not about the money. It's about the gesture, I think it is. Yeah? Okay. So yes, Lamimi, he needs to know that you have money, right? Or else you have a trust issue right there, Lamimi. I will have to have a special class for Lamimi only. Lamimi in a bad way, people. When I tell you, right? So she wants financial security. The second security she wants is emotional security. We still just on the second point with a woman. The first thing with a woman, she wants loyalty. Second thing she wants is security. And they are splitting it into two: financial security and emotional security. Somebody who protects her emotion from pain, hurt, onslaught. Somebody who would protect her from those who would attack her, insult her, dehumanize her. Somebody who stands up for her against others. She wants that. She wants that in her man. When the world is fighting against her, she knows her man is going to fight for her. She can face the world. When she does not get that in the marketplace, when she comes to purchase that from a man, she has buyer's remorse. When she realizes that things are happening in her life and she's going through some sad moments and the man doesn't care, she is lost. That's the reality of it. So, men, if you're going to therefore go to the marketplace, go prepared to sell her what she wants. And that is financial security. Get a job. Start investing your money. Start saving your money if you're going to want to get into a relationship with a woman because she needs it. Because was it Sparrow who sang No Money, No Love? And was it Shadow who sang the song? You're looking for horn. Yeah? You are working no way. You're looking for horn. Get yourself settled down in a job, a stable job. If you want a stable woman. Because she wants that. She needs that. All right. You all remember somebody start writing down for those who came on late all the things that men want and what women want so far. Let me go on to the next one. What a woman is looking for in this marketplace. Loyalty, we said. We said also that she's looking for security, financial and emotional. But here's what she's also looking for. She's looking for a family. That's what they said they want. So when a man say, I don't want no children, me ready for no children, I don't want no children and so on, you are already writing yourself off of a significant portion of what the woman came to the marketplace to buy. Most women want a child. They want a family of their own. They want to be able to have somebody to nurture like her and looks like the father, especially if the father is a good father. She wants a family. She longs for a family. In fact, when all of her friends getting married, having children, and she doesn't have, some women feel it. Some women don't say it, but many women feel it. When their group, their school group, all of them getting married, and she might be one of the few who's still unmarried and without children, she feels it. That's why, if you're going to get into a relationship, men, be serious and start thinking family life, or else the relationship with this woman is going to peter out. All tell me if I'm making sense now. All tell me. Yeah. You then said yes, true. Yep. So that is it. So I'm giving you the final one. You all write down those who came late. Write down all the things that men want and women want from me, please, so that we could have it. We're just down to the bottom of the hour now. All right, so what's the final one? That a woman comes to this marketplace to purchase from a man. When she comes to this marketplace, church, school, a vacation, and she meets a man and she wants to purchase from a man, here's what she wants to purchase: admirability or attention. She wants to be noticed. Every do you know why cosmetics and clothing for women is $1 billion business? Just to get attention. They want to be admired. You ask any woman who lives with a man and she buys a new clothes, loses weight, or does something to her hair, and the man never noticed it, never commented on it in a happy way. You ask those women how they feel. It makes a woman feel more valuable, younger, as though she still have it, as though she still got it going, when her man gives her compliments. When her man does not give her compliments, especially if he gives other women compliments, the woman feels it. She came to the marketplace to purchase from the man admirability. She wants to be admired by him. Because while they were courting, he admired her. He said them very frequently, "Oh, you look so sweet, girl. When I see you, I don't know what my heart does do." You say all kind of things. "Oh gosh, that shape, that hairstyle, them lipstick." You say all kind of things. And then when you get married, you're in the relationship, what do you say? So let me ask you men out there, when last you complimented your woman? When last you admired her? When last you said something that made her feel young again? Made her feel still safe, feel safe with herself, that she's still worth it. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay, Glenda say for real. All right. Yes, so Avril has it. A woman wants loyalty, security, financial intimacy, and emotional intimacy. She wants a family. Yep. And then now, Avril, she wants to be admired. That's right. Men want a woman to take care of him, and she wants sex. He wants sex. Now, as we bring it to a close, when I drive my car, my vehicle uses diesel. I do not like diesel. I do not drink diesel. I don't bathe with diesel. I don't cream my skin with diesel. I don't need diesel. But my vehicle does. In order for my vehicle to perform properly, And for me to give me the service I need from it, I need to give my vehicle what my vehicle needs, not what I need. Where am I going with this? If you are in a relationship with a man, you are in a relationship with a woman, stop studying your needs. Study what does the other person need to perform properly, and you will get a good running vehicle. But if you keep studying, I don't drink diesel, me I want diesel, I don't like how diesel smell, you will go nowhere. You all get me? What does my wife need? What does my girlfriend like? What does my boyfriend like? What does my husband appreciate? Get him, get her what he or she needs, and you will be a happy person. Stop this. I want it too. Yeah? Deal with the other person. Every businessman who is a successful businessman knows I give my customer what my customer wants, not what I want. I open at a time that my customer, it is convenient for my customer. I sell the goods that my customer likes. I sell in my restaurant the food that my customer wants, not what I want. There are some Chinese people who do not eat Chinese food, but they sell it and they make big money. Hope I got that into some people's head. All right. All right. All right. I just following up some of the people on the chat here. Some of you are chatting down the place. Okay. All right. I hope today that you all got some value. And I hope that we are able to now use that in order to be able to take us to the next level. The poll is up. I want you to answer the poll. In which time slot would you prefer the Mike at Night show to air? 8 to 9 p.m. on a Thursday or 9 to 10 p.m. on a Thursday? Right? It is up. Go there. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. Just go there now. I'm going to ask him to keep it up there. Go there now, and you do that, and we're going to take it because we would want to consider what is the better time for most of you, given your time zone. Right, and this is Atlantic Standard Time we're talking about here, Eastern Time, 8 to 9. Okay, but we really enjoyed having you. Just remember our singles program that we have coming up, and just remember that we have that workshop that is coming up for how to design the life that you want. You go to the website now, people. Go there now, www.michael80stewart.com. And you make sure you register. Don't you be left behind. There are some other programs there. I want you to take your time and go through them and see which ones you can get registered for, or which one you can encourage somebody to register for, because it's going to work for them. Somebody's going to come out here with a blessing. Okay. All right. I hope people are registering and people are answering the poll. 8 to 9, 9 to 10. Yep. I want to thank our sponsors. Halifax, thank you so much for being part of our sponsorship. Toes School Center. Wow, thank you very much, Toes. Toes have been such an awesome supporter that we've had. And also Double B Supermarket. We've had some great people. All right. I think that's it. I see they put up the website. You put www before it, and then Michael E.T. Stewart. A compliment like I appreciate what you are doing is a man goes a long way. Aha, I like that, Lyndon. When a woman tells a man, I really appreciate what you're doing for the family. I really admire the way how you do this. I thank you so much for doing that. Sometimes I think we take for granted men want to know that they are appreciated and valued, right? And it has to be something that we use as a practice generally. All right. Yeah. All right. So I think we will take the poll results. If it is ready, let me tell you what the poll results say, and we'll do it again next week again. See what people say. Okay, I see him put it back up again. I know. What, you looking for a woman to buy diesel for your car? uh, all right, so just give us a little moment there. We're going to do the poll. In the meanwhile, you can afford. Oh, it's up. The 43% said 8 to 9. Still, most people want it from 9 to 10. Imagine that. Okay, well, we're going to do it again next week, and then we're going to see how it is, and then we will see which is consistent. 8 to 9, 43%, 57% says 9 to 10. Well, if it is 9 to 10, you all stay awake for the program, please. Don't fall asleep on me. Thank you very much. Let me thank our single eligible bachelor, Sid Jones, for being such a gracious director of our program tonight, the Mike at Night. And we want to say hats off to him for always running a smooth program. Those of you who have been joining with us every week, thank you so much. This is the end of today's broadcast. We'll be with you next week, Thursday, same time, 9 to 10 on Mike at Night. Have a good evening now. Love y'all. Double B Supermarket, 60 to 62 Government House Road, Scarborough, Tobago. All items reasonably priced, friendly staff. If you don't believe me, you call them 639-5329. If you ask them any question, they'll tell you Jesus is the answer.
Don't let the weather of the day dictate your pace. I stayed cool every time I got into my vehicle, and you can too. At Tow School Center of 31 Gaskin Bay Road, Bonaccord, they specialize in auto air conditioning with parts and services catering to your car's needs. Call and ask for tows at 660-8777 or 788-3535. Tow School Center, where a comfortable ride is a cool ride.
Halifax Safe Home Revolution is passionate about providing you with scientific-based, medical-grade, safe take-home products that cover your essential needs. From your oral health to your daily skincare regimen to maintaining and preserving your overall health, our products are enriched with premium-grade, patent-protected microsilver and Norwegian spruce tree extract. Halifax Safe Home Revolution will forever change and revolutionize the way you take care of yourself and your families. It's a game changer.